We're sitting in 7th, we've scored the most goals, and we've conceded the most goals. It's safe to say the entertainers are back. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Mighty Magpies. If you're new around here, please do drop a like, consider subscribing, and let's get into the episode. Since we last met in our 4-1 victory over Norwich, it has been goals galore in this Newcastle save. A 3-2 defeat against Villa, 5-2 victory over Scunthorpe, 3-2 victory over Leicester, a great 4-2 victory over Southampton. Very happy with this, with a couple of late goals there. A disappointing 1-1 against Watford where we were the better team and they scored in the 92nd minute, but then Arsenal turned up and showed us how to play football. My days, they were good. Then we qualified for the next round of the Carabao Cup, but nobody really cares about that. Our form over the last 5 games is incredibly indifferent, and our oppositions today don't really get any easier. We are playing against Everton first, and then it's against Man United, top of the league, and they are a force to be reckoned with. However, before we get into the games, just want to run through a little bit of the data. The tactic is what it was last time. The 3-1, 3-3, 80s Ajax vibe tactic is working quite well. We're scoring loads of goals, but my days are we conceding them too. So we're going to have a little look at the data hub and see if there's anything we can do to try and limit the amount of goals that we're conceding. So if we have a little look at the overview of our last match away at Swindon Town, a team that we should be dominating, we still managed to concede 2 goals. And if we look at the negatives over here in our recent match analysis, we're conceding goals in the centre of the penalty area, and we're allowing too many shots to occur when the opposition is in our final third. So that would indicate to me that there just is not enough defenders in our final third when we are on the defensive. So what I think we might do is we might move Hayden over, just over a touch, bring back one of the centre mids, and almost play with a double Mazzala in midfield, with a deep lying playmaker in here, to try and counter that, whilst also keeping control of the ball. So this would mean 3 defenders are back at all time with Hayden, Shelvey and Eric Garcia staying back. Ukele can be on the offensive in that wide centre-back position. Koundé can do the same on the left. And hopefully these 3 boys in the middle can try and shore up our leaky defence just a little bit. But with Musiala, St. Max and Calvert-Lewin pushing forwards, I'm sure the goals will still come. In our analysis at least, a lot more of the pitch is covered now. On our right and left flanks, a lot less bright red. So this is good. Overall, a very solid tactic, at least on paper. And let's give it a go against Everton. In fact, you know what? We'll drop down to balanced. However, some fitness concerns ahead of the match, and this is the 11 we're going to have to go with. Dubravka's in goal, Ukele, Garcia and Koundé, with Hayden and Longstaff in those defensive midfielder positions. Shelvey and Ceballos in midfield. St. Max, Musiala and Dele Alli is going to play up front as that pressing forward. Obviously, the game against Everton was supposed to be Calvert-Lewin's comeback game, but the man is knackered and he needs a rest. He has scored 7 goals though, so he is going to be a miss. In fact, you know what? Get Gale off the bench. We'll bring Calvert-Lewin on just in case. To the game. The game against Everton has begun. It's been a very quiet first 15 minutes. Not a great deal to report. Going to shout at the boys, give them a bit of encouragement. Try to get them to push a bit more further forward. Of course, we are on that balanced mentality, so we can change it. But good news is, we're appearing to be a lot more solid defensively. Not a great deal has happened with regards to Everton having the ball. Half time is very quickly approaching. Not a highlight to report. 8 shots on target. Well, at least 8 shots in general. And we have an actual attacking highlight here. St. Max crosses the ball in to, well, nobody. But Musiala picks it up. On that right wing now. Beats his man. Delivers it early. But Pickford intercepts the cross and claims it. Now, Pickford is quite well known for his distribution. So who can he find here? He launches it up the pitch. And Rondon loses out and Shelvey picks up that second ball. Beautiful ball over the top for Shelvey. Is Dele Alli going to get there? He is not. And Pickford launches it up again. Alright, third phase of play now. Is Koundé with it. Ceballos dropping deep. There's Isaac Hayden. Ceballos. Loving the shape that we have here. It's very, very well, it's very compact in the middle, but a lot of options there. St. Max is dribbling past everyone. St. Maximin, he's hit the post. He's got the rebound. It's 1-0. Happy days. What a goal. Unbelievable dribbling skill from St. Maximin. The replay should do it justice too. Dribbles past 1, 2, 3 players, driving into the box, smashes it early against the post. He's the fastest to react as well. It's 1-0, come on. And with that goal, it closes off a very quiet first half, but we'll take it. 1-0, very solid defensively, Nothing too drastic. Very happy. The team talk was very positive at half time, and it looks like the boys are going to carry on where they left off, as Ceballos has the ball in central midfield now. Koundé, St. Max, Ceballos, lovely short passing. Ceballos plays a beautiful ball up to Musiala, inside the box, pulls it back. There's Dele Alli, he pops it in, it's 2-0. Newcastle United, get in. Ceballos with a beautiful crossfield pass there. Musiala, I failed to mention earlier, he scored 6 goals so far this season. Incredible. Lays it off to Dele Alli there, pokes it in. Happy days, 2-0. 50th minute, and Shelby has a free kick. What can we do from here? Haven't scored a free kick yet on Football Manager, but we haven't either there. But there it is. Eric Garcia has tapped it in. I think it's going to be offside though. The referee has blew his whistle. VAR. It's the first time I'm seeing it this year. Is it quick? Let's have a look. No. Okay. Didn't even show us. But we're seeing a replay of the goal, which means it must stand. Which is excellent. Happy days. It's 3-0. Calvert-Lewin is not going to get a run out, I don't think. He's just not needed. 3-0. He's more than justified the reason why he left Everton to come to Newcastle United. And there we have it then. That is full time. Newcastle 3, Everton 0. A superb performance. Look at all these greens down here. This tactic appears to work. Well, at least in this one-off game. But the real test comes next when we play against Man United. So after that result, it puts us in 6th place. 10 games played, 5 games won. I will definitely take that. As Newcastle in real life, oh well, way down here in 19th. So 6th place is good enough for me. Definitely at this stage. Let's get to the Man United game and see if we can beat the best team in the league. Here we are then against Man U, and a little bit of injury news. Isaac Hayden's picked up a knock, so it's going to have to be Shelby dropping into this deep line playmaker role. A role, to be honest, that he suits, so I'm not too disappointed. Ceballos does lose his spot though, as Willock is back to full fitness, and Dele Alli needs to carry on playing because he has just scored a goal. Calvert-Lewin is back too, so we are pretty much at full strength. Hopefully, we can give Man United a good run for their money, and we can continue to be very defensively sound. Although, these relationships are something to worry about for sure. Yeah, we are then, going against Ronaldo, Fernandes, Rashford and the boys. It's going to be a challenging game, I'm sure, but a game that I'm quietly confident in. Another very quiet first half. Man United have managed to get 4 shots away. We've only managed to get the 1, which means we're not really pushing forward enough on a balanced mentality. So we might need to change it to positive if things don't change. The first highlight of the game comes in the 40th minute, and it is Newcastle United on the ball, building from the back. What can we do from here? St. Max plays a great ball through to Calvert-Lewin. Beats his man Calvert-Lewin, blazes it over the bar though. It would have been a good goal. Just wasn't to be. Very quiet first half. I am going to say I want everyone to dig in and give everything they've got, because ideally I'd like to win this game and upset Man United just a little bit. 65 minutes have been played now, and I think it's time to change our tactics ever so slightly. We haven't actually had a shot on target yet, which is a bit of a concern. Musiala is having a stinker, 6.1. Calvert-Lewin's doing next to nothing up front as well. We're going to keep Musiala and Calvert-Lewin on the pitch, but we are going to focus play through the middle a little bit more. And instead of work ball into box, we are going to try and hit early crosses. Try and get Calvert-Lewin just in and behind their defence. We're going to up the tempo ever so slightly, increase the length of our passing ever so slightly, and we're going to change this to run at defence. Now, huge amount of changes there, but hopefully the players can adapt and add it into their game, and we can see some benefits from those changes, because having 0 shots on target, well, we're never going to win. 80 minutes now, and we still have not had a shot on target. Musiala is going to come off. Dele Alli is going to go on the left wing, and Musiala is going to be replaced by Almiron. We're going to put Almiron in the attacking Mazzala role so we can get out wide and use those dribbling skills, and hope we can create something. As with 10 minutes left, we've done nothing. We've achieved nothing. We haven't had a single shot on target, and it's been a very, very drab 0-0. I'm going to give the boys a final shout, demanding more in the final couple of minutes. Can we steal a winner? We've now had 2 shots on target. We haven't seen any of them. Is there going to be a chance? There is in the final few minutes. As Man United whip in the corner, we've headed it clear. Greenwood's going to pick up the interception, the clearance even, and whips it across to Varane. Puts in the box. There's Alex Telles. Oh, come on. It's 1-0 to Man United. It's his first ever goal. Of course it is. Why would it not be against us? He's just taken the corner. Now he's just scored the header. Look at this guy's movement. Took the corner, floating in the middle, completely unmarked. No one is near him. The ball comes in. Shelby stands no chance. It's 1-0. Disappointing. But there's a highlight straight after the goal, so I could be crying over nothing. Can we create something? Can we see one shot on target? That's all I want to see. Is Eric Garcia with the ball now. Mukiele. St. Max with it. Look at how defensive Man you're playing now they've scored the goal. All 11 men pretty much behind the ball. St. Max gets tackled by Luke Shaw. Lovely little back heel there to Maguire. The new animations this year are lovely, you know. Seeing the players actually dribble and do skill moves, it's amazing. When it's against you, it's not that good, mind. As Maguire drives forward. Fred, Alex Tellez, the goal-scoring left-back. Jesse Lingard, and Shelvey has done what Shelvey always does. What a liability this guy is. Second yellow card, he's sent off. And that's our hopes gone. There we have it then. It is a disappointing 1-0 defeat against Man United. 62% possession. 93% of our passes were completed. But we created absolutely nothing. Going from the highs of a 3-0 victory to the lows of a 1-0 defeat when we absolutely dominated the game. It's heartbreaking, but it is what it is. It's the joys of being Newcastle United manager. We're sitting in 8th position now. What I'll do is I'll fly through December and we will come back in January. We will come back for our FA Cup 3rd round game and Man City. Everybody loves the FA Cup. And Man City, well, it will be a good test, I'm sure. Thank you so much for your support. If you have enjoyed the episode, please do drop a like and consider subscribing. I'm really trying to get to 50 subscribers before the full release on the 9th of November. So please do your part. And if you watch for just a couple seconds longer, there's a little teaser in there for who we're going after in January. Defensive midfielder, English sweetheart, sign him whatever the price. Alvin Phillips, I'm coming for you.